Guys, the time has come. You're looking at perfection. Well, not this, but this image. We've landed A7S3 territory. Here we are. Gosh, have you ever seen just a more beautiful, colorful image coming out of a camera? Wow. Alright, y'all. Hope everyone's good. Whipping up some coffee for the huge. Yeah, y'all. See the A7S3 yesterday night. Messed around with it last night, and I'm pretty blown away. I'm pretty blown away, y'all. This thing is the low light champ. The low light champ is here, and we're right now we're doing a good amount of auto right now. I know my film ways wouldn't like this, but yeah, right now we're actually on auto ISO, which I don't really do, but it's doing a very good job because there's sun going in and out. And we're just at 2.8 f-stop. That's just the native for the lens. Gotta get that bokeh, baby. It's all about that blurry background. And then just 150 shutter because it's a 4K 24 frames per second. And this is straight out of camera. This is no picture profile, no nothing, no S-Log. This is straight up picture profile off and auto white balance, and I'm pretty impressed. I am pretty impressed. Let me get this first sip in me here. Oh my lord. I don't think there's nothing better than that. Maybe like the first couple sips is just, this is what like heaven is. Oh, wow. Wow. Let's see. Let's try to throw this guy off a little bit here. How's this going to go? Ooh, it doesn't like this. It doesn't like, oh, there we go. There we go. Wow. Oh, boy. I don't deserve this. No, actually, I do deserve this. I deserve it. Oh, but y'all, I've had a lot of cameras in my life. But it's funny, the last 10 years I've only had 3 cameras. GH1, A7 III, and now this beautiful beast. I did have a bunch of like just Panasonic, handy camcorders back in the day for skate videos and stuff. I think it'd be cool to kind of get some of those and just use them and just for fun and, like vintage camera on YouTube and like hopefully get tons of plays, like 10 plays. Wow, that's great. And right now, I got the eye tracker on my eye. I look like T1000. This is great. This A7 III is awesome, but I think this is better. This color is insane. Hopefully this looks pretty good once it hits the airwaves. And I still gotta put a tempered glass over the screen because right now it's still not tempered glass over it, not the lens. I have a UV filter on. I like filters just because like that little level of security. Just get like a decent or good one and then it won't mess up the image quality too much. It's just nice security. Like it's like putting a piece of tempered glass on your phone screen. Might as well, and if you don't, one day it's gonna break. So it's similar concept with cameras. Hey y'all, I didn't really have too much plan to talk about for this. I just wanted to turn this on, check out my pretty face, and see how this looks. Just quick turn on. The ISO can go lower. So I did a bunch of night shots last night, just to test it. And I was shooting in like pitch black, and you could still see. Now I need to look again, it almost like this, and the viewfinder or the EVF you look in when you use this is like freaking awesome. It's like you're looking through like a little glass in the actual world. Might even be like enhanced somehow. As the footage, just looking at real quick, the real dark footage, like when I was shooting with using a TV as my light, looked like, what did it look like? It looked kind of, it almost looked like, oh no, like is it the blocky, crappy? Like it looked worse on the actual file. You look again, but yeah, I really think this 10-bit is just, now I'm in, I'm sold, can't go back. And another upgrade just has just slower mo at higher slower mo frame rates at 4K, which is pretty sweet. I was doing some tests. They look cool, man. It was pitch black. 120 4K looks great. With these SD cards, like they're almost the best. If you want to buy the really expensive ones, and you can shoot like this all I format, which the files are huge, etc. But I kind of figured out a little hack. We'll see how they edit, but these files are going to end up being similar to the A7 III files, which is pretty sick. I might bring this down a teeny bit. Let's see if this camera can handle that. There we go. Let's see how this looks. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Do I like that? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I figured out the codecs to shoot, and it shouldn't be too much space. The thing I was concerned about with this camera are editing, like, you know, is the computer gonna like move like it's a Windows computer in the 90s? And then also just like storage, like how big are these files? But just the test last night, and the few guys, YouTube guys I watched, like Max Yervev or whatever, and Gerald and Dunn, a couple others, they were just saying these certain cars and codecs were good. And yeah, I mean, my files are as big as the A7 III files. Like, I need to figure out if I'm gonna be looking at the lens more now or this flippy screen. I don't know, maybe you guys can help me and tell me what's cool. Like, if I look at the flippy screen the whole time, is that weird? Or is it kind of cool looking, like, slightly off camera? Like I'm talking to someone, like I actually have friends. You know, as opposed to just looking right at you like, hey, you want to play? Like, I gotta get a refill on this coffee, y'all. Oh, my Lord. Whoever invented coffee. I'm so addicted. One sec, we'll continue. On this first ever usage of the glorious, potentially best camera ever created in this market, for what we do. And it's funny too, like, I was thinking about back in the day, like a lot of camcorders we used for like video recorders. And now a lot of us are using like these photography cameras for video, like, and that was the GH1 and the Canon Mark 1 or Canon 5D Mark 1. Those were the original, like, DSLRs. Like, this is a mirrorless, but it's still it's basically a DSLR, but it's mirrorless. So it only has a sensor. It doesn't have like a mirror aspect that's bouncing the image. But it's the body, the shape of the body. You know, it's a point and shoot camera, as opposed to like a video camera where you're like. But that's how they created, kind of like, to get that depth of field and to make it like truly full frame in such a small factor, was to have it be. And I think at first they were figuring out, like, taking pictures, actual pictures, and then stitching them together with the photography camera would create. That's how you can create 4K or 1080, like, really good, because you can have more megapixels. I guess 4K doesn't matter as much, but. And you didn't really have megapixels coming into play in like the SD days. Like, I mean, geez, on those Panasonic little handy cams, like, I guess we were shooting 640. Like, I don't even think 720 HD was out yet. And that was, 20 years ago. And look, after two decades, decades, now we have like this technology. So we went from like, it's just crazy technology. Like, this is going to be obsolete in another couple of years, but luckily This thing's so sick, I'll be good to go. So I'll probably mess with it some today. Keep this one short. Mess with it some today. You know, kind of get it fine-tuned. Get this normal picture profile. Like my goal here is to have this what we're looking at now, just a little tweaked, basically a little less saturated, a little less sharp. I have the settings somewhere. I gotta read them. But, you know, I can also shoot a more of a flatter profile, but I really just don't like color correcting that much. Like, I'll do it if I have a bigger project and want to shoot, like, a bigger thing and know the end product, but just for quick vids, like, it's fun to just take them off the camera and then real minimal and then upload them. Like, editing is fun and great, but, you know, the shooting is where I shine and enjoy and feel like I'm working. When I'm editing, I'm just like, oh, what else should I be doing, or whatever. I want to see how the sound is. Hopefully it's not too soft or too quiet. The first time I'm shooting, guys, with this camera, I'm like this little self-talk. Yeah, y'all, want to keep this under 15 for show. Yeah, hope everyone's holidays were good again. I think we just got a bunch of snow. Would have been nice to go. Just kind of a lot going on. I didn't want to power through, and I wanted to make sure I was able to get this guy safe and sound into my hands. And just, it's been a long wait. It's been a long wait. All right, y'all. That's it. Take care. Peace.